and welcome to the Grace Grella Show. I am Grace Grella, last time I checked. I don't know. I'm here because it's all about you. We want to get you into the positive zone. Whatever information you need about your love life, your family, your friends, your health, whatever it takes, we're going to get that information, that love from above to you, and it's our pleasure. That's what we're here for. So if you're watching live, don't be afraid. You can call me on our studio line, which is 516-629-3705 or 3715. And if you're watching the rebroadcasted show and you would like to be here up close and personal, just shoot me an email at gracegrella@gmail.com and we'll make it happen for you. And we have a fabulous, fabulous guest this evening sitting with me, Mr. Jacob Cooper. Yay, Jacob!
Thank
woot,
you.
Woot, woot. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. And before I start gushing over you and your accomplishments and what will happen for you, love, I'd like to see if we can help out Joanne, who's hanging on the phone here. Joanne, are you there? Hello? Joanne?
Yes.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fabulous. You have a question for me?
Yes, I was wondering if you could tell me if my brother has any messages for me.
Oh, good heavens. You just lost him, honey?
In March.
Yeah. This is very new. I'm hearing, he says she just lost me, is what I heard. Who's Richard connected to your brother?
He might be a friend.
Okay. I think that he's saying that you're going to hear from him either with, he's going to give you something that belonged to your brother. All right?
Okay.
And that's going to be your proof that your brother's with you and he's watching over you and he's great and that this is the real deal and it's really happening. Okay?
Okay.
All right? And also he said something to do with a white suit. Why is he says it's a joke. He said something about after Labor Day and not wearing white. Did somebody...
He always used to yell at me for wearing white after Labor Day.
Oh, there we go. All right. So, see, it's really him. Okay?
Yes.
And so he said he hasn't lost his sense of humor, just his body. Bada boom. Okay? So he said, but his spirit is alive and well and with you and sending you love and still cracking jokes about not wearing white after Labor Day. And also, who's Spunky? Who had an animal named Spunky? Or Sparky?
We don't have a Spunky.
Spunky or Sparky?
We had a Shady.
Okay. He said all of the above, and he's laughing. Well, I keep seeing a dog, though. And he shows me, like, as a child. Did you have a puppy as a child growing up?
Yes, we always had dogs growing up.
Okay. And but this looks kind of like a mixed, like a mutt dog? Like black and white.
Black and white is his dog that I have now.
Oh, the black and white
After
dog
he
is
passed
his
away.
dog that you're taking care of now. Okay.
Yes.
He's showing me this dog and he's saying this dog is the luckiest dog on the planet because he's with you.
He always said that.
Oh, see? I'm not making it up. Okay.
I know.
All right. So he's saying, and he says, make sure you give him the special biscuits.
Okay. He always got her special treats on her birthday.
Okay. So he's true to form. He's saying
Yes.
the same thing. And he's very grateful to you. He said, because you always loved him and made him know he was loved throughout his whole life.
Yes.
And he said, your heart is so special and the world needs more hearts like yours. And he's so happy that his baby, his dog, is with you. He also said you need a vacation.
I always need a vacation.
Yeah. And he said something about Florida. And he said, are you
That's
planning
our
this?
dream. That's our dream. We've been wanting to do it for years now.
Okay. Well, he says he's going to make that dream come true, honey.
Okay.
All right. But he says you got to take his dog with you.
Oh, she comes everywhere with us.
Okay. Well, I think he knows that, but I think he's just teasing with you. He said
Yes.
if he got all mushy with you, you wouldn't think it was him.
No.
Right?
No, definitely not.
Yeah. So he's keeping you laughing. He wants to lift you up and realize that he's truly in a good place and happy, and he's going to share that with you. And it's going to be through this friend that's going to bring over either, it looks like a jacket. He's showing me a jacket, almost like a bomber jacket, you know, those old-fashioned bomber jackets.
Okay.
I'm sorry, hello?
Hello.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So I think that this is going to be brought over to you, okay?
Okay.
All right. So thanks for calling in. Your brother's with you. He's doing great.
Thank you so much.
He's
I
going to
needed
keep
it.
sending you signs, honey.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Lots of love. Thanks for
All
calling
right, thanks, you too. Bye-bye.
in. Jake, it's for moments like this that we live and breathe and do our work, is it not?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I know,
Nothing
and
like that.
that's why you, Mr. Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, with traveling around the country and soon around the world with helping people and evolve through their near-death experiences and making them more conscious and aware. And you got a book in the works and
Yes.
all these famous connections. Woohoo! Scared of you. You deserve it all and more. So tell me about this.
Thank you. Well, it's an honor to be back on your program. I remember years ago, I stood up here on the stage and life was difficult, and I know you and Robert Richard Wright helped me to give me, new belief in that whatever I was going through was going to shift, and it's just an honor to be here back home and to see some of the changes over the years. And I thank you so much for your pivotal influence and assistance with my life.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Little old me? I don't know about that, but thank you for saying that, Jake. I think it's all about you and your helping spirit and spirit helping you with your helping spirit, bada-boom. It's a little double entendre there. And you as a Taurus, you're the touchstone for everybody. You're the one who can soothe them. You're a hypnotherapist as well. Yes, you're a master social worker, right? You're a licensed-
Absolutely,
yeah.
yes.
And so you kind of are the whole package for everybody. Body, mind, spirit. Help them put it together so that they can evolve and grow for themselves. Correct?
Yes, I think my biggest goal is to provide tools these days for individuals to really maximize their experience. From having a near-death experience and having an out-of-body experience, I've been provided evidential angles that there's so much more than this, kind of dense reality. And so my biggest goal is to allow individuals that are high vibratory or on any vibrational frequency to learn how to be within the physical and really maximize this time. And so having a near-death experience really allowed me to understand what eternity really was all about and what it meant, and that indeed that we are eternal beings. And so each and every individual moment that I'm here in the waking state, I'm very motivated for not only myself but for others to really truly enhance and maximize their experience in an unlimited fashion. So that's something that keeps me up at night and has me waking up very early in the morning. It's an undeniable passion of mine.
Well, that's brilliant. That's a gift in and of itself, because so many people search their whole lives to capture that, to find that, to be able to pursue it. People say, oh, I'd love to put my energy to it if I just knew what I was chasing after. So you give them the awareness, the consciousness, to listen to that soul beat. I'm going back and they're playing Motown in my head now. To really connect with that rhythm, rhythm of the heart. That now I hear the Lion King in my head. So it's like, let's get back to our roots. Really.
I think we're geared from day one on how to, how to think and how to use the brain, but there's no manual for driving the car. There's no manual for skillfully operating ourselves in this lifetime to our greatest potential. So many individuals like yourself and psychologists and whoever, it's just many different paths up the mountain to really allow individuals to truly maximize their experience. And that's, what I'm here to do, and you're here to do, and that's what healers are here for. It's something that you've, incarnated with in many different lifetimes, and this isn't, a job of an actor and actress. This is just who we are. no matter what we'd be doing, this is our essence. So, yeah.
Well, interesting that you utilized the analogy of an actor or an actress. I think that that is something that everybody on the planet, what did Shakespeare say? The whole world is a stage. All right, so that everybody at some point in time in their life has to have that role or the different masks, okay? But to get down to peel that away and get down to the heart and the soul, that's your work, isn't it?
Yes, that's my very drive, you know. So it's funny that we mentioned actors and actresses. I was just researching near-death NDEers who have, you know, historically have had near-death experiences, and I didn't even recognize that Tracy Morgan had one, Sharon Stone had one, Elizabeth Taylor. So it's a whole phenomenon that, you know, it's about 5% of the population, but with the with the advancements of scientific and medicine, that incubation between life and death is now getting more profound. So and bigger. So it's definitely growing, but it's nothing new. It's been around. You know, Plato spoke about in his Republic. You know, about the near-death experience phenomenon. It's believed.
I know.
So, yeah.
Talk about Throwback Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hopefully we can throw it back for our caller Marie, who's holding on the line there. Marie, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey Marie, how can we help you?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Good. I was just wondering, my birthday's coming up on October 9th.
Right, birthday
And
girl.
I'm
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. And I was just wondering if this was going to be a good year.
Every year is a fabulous year for you, Marie. Hey, you know, you're all that, girlfriend. Okay. All right, Marie. Well, this year is going to be I'm not lying. I have to answer to the higher authority. I'm not lying to you now. This year is going to be a fabulous year for you. The last two have been a little dicey, I'm hearing.
Yes, they have.
Okay. So I just want you to know I'm keeping it real and I'm always honest with you, sweetheart. But they're saying this is, walk on. When you walk through the storm, keep your head up high. You know, all the motivational music that you can muster. And you're a Libra, so you're all about beauty and the arts and music and making things beautiful. So you need to be the captain of your own ship and to really start working on your affirmations. And you know, it's funny that, what a segue. Thomas John I just attended a webinar. Thomas John did a webinar about affirmations and how to manifest, and it was absolutely awesome. And you know, it's bringing it back down to basics. Louise Hay, you can heal your life. And every day, write that affirmation for yourself, beautiful, what you want, and do it in a positive and affirmative, and like you've already received it. And because you need to see, for you, seeing is believing. You've got to see it, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Hey, talking to me, you're talking to me. All right. So it's about you doing this, as the Greeks say, know thyself, and Jake was just talking about the Greek philosophers, know thyself, and so it's about, and they have to be pretty colors, Marie. So get the pretty color Post-its and make up a montage, this beautiful piece of artwork. You'll probably frame it and it'll be in a museum someday. And it's about all things that you want to manifest into your life for your birthday year. Because now is the time to do it. You have the ability to do it. All right?
Okay.
The whole universe is conspiring and backing you up to bring these things, but it's like ask and you shall receive. The universe is very polite. It's not going to force anything on you. All right? You have to ask for it. So you doing that is, you're going to shift your energy, and physics. Even Einstein said if you resonate and vibrate at the same level and frequency of what it is that you're wanting to manifest, it's yours instantaneously. That's science, that's physics. So that's what you're going to do. That's going to soothe the left-brained, rational, logical. I got to think about it. I got to analyze. I got to pick it apart. I got to think about it again. Libras are always on high gear when it comes to the thought process. right? You find it very difficult to shut your thought process down, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right, honey. So it's like using it to your advantage, though. See what a
I'm gonna use
marvelous manifester you could be, and instead of doubts and fears and the negative side, the dark side of the force, you're going to go to the light side of the force, and it's going to be, this is what I'm manifesting. I'm a day closer to. I'm so blessed. Thank you for bringing this into my life. So it's, I hate to sound like the female version of Joel Osteen here, but basically that's what it is. It's exactly what it is. All right. So it's like getting yourself in that mindset. Now, do you have 2 children, honey?
Just one child.
All right. Was there another pregnancy that didn't come through?
Yes.
Yeah. Because that soul is still with you, so I'm picking it up. Now, do you have a son that's here?
No, my daughter.
Okay, well, it's the son that's with you in spirit then, okay? And he's kind of like your muse, this child. Now, was this like it's 6 weeks. Was this a 6-week thing, and then you lost the pregnancy?
Yeah, it was around 7 weeks, something like that.
Okay, yeah. Because that's what he's saying to me, because he says he wants you to know it's really him. All right? I love that they validate themselves, okay? And also, who's Vincent connected to you, please? Around your father or your father-in-law? A Vincent or a Vincenzo? That's in heaven.
It's not really near my father. I mean, my fiance's son is Vincent, and then I have a
Wait. Your fiance's father is Vincent?
No, his son. His son.
Your fiance's son is Vincent. No.
Correct. And my old boyfriend is Vinny.
No, Vinny Bubats. It's not him. This is somebody in heaven connected to a father energy that is hanging out with your son that never was born in the physical. That like they're your good fellas in heaven. They're watching over you. Okay. Just so you know, just a little FYI, and it's always good to have angels watching over us.
Absolutely.
And absolute. And they're saying that there's something to do with your car. You changing out your car? You getting a new one?
I have 6 months left.
Okay. They're saying you're going to change it out. There's going to be some sort of incentive. It'll be sooner than later.
Oh, thank God.
Amen. We're thanking the right person. Okay?
Thank God.
So
Yep.
it's kind of like a birthday present to you, honey. So don't be surprised now if you get that email or that phone call or, hey, we're looking for the car that you have, and if you bring it in, we'll switch it out right away. So it's like an early birthday present from the universe is what I'm hearing to say to you. All right?
That would be a good birthday present, yes.
Yeah, awesome. And what's going on with your lower back, Marie?
Nothing, as far as I know. I mean, it feels. Well, you know what? It's probably because I've been carrying my dog up and down the stairs. He had a little accident and broke his leg, so he can't walk up and down stairs.
Oh,
for a
your
couple weeks.
baby. Okay. So be a little aware of your lower back, like even wearing a, those belts that weightlifters wear when they're in the gym?
Yes.
Just, you need to protect your lower back, okay?
Okay.
But your dog's going to be fine. If I have to, I'll send John Punsley over to your house. He's the animal healer.
I hope.
Okay.
He had surgery, and then he re-injured the surgical site, so now he's going to have, he has a little bit of a collapse at the site, and he's going to heal with a bump, but he can live with a bump.
Yeah. Aw. Okay. I'm going to, and your dog's name, please?
His name is Nico.
Nigo?
Nico.
I will send healing at Reiki energy to Nigo tonight, just FYI.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
Yep,
my pleasure.
thank you.
And, wow. Do you live on Long Island?
No, I live in Westchester.
Westchester. Oh, okay. I can't give you John Punzi. Okay. All right. That's too long distance for him. But at another place and time when he's Lifestyles with Rich and Famous and he has his own Learjet and stuff like that, we'll work it out.
Okay.
All right, Marie, I want you to know that your birthday year is going to be blessed and beautiful, that you're finally going to go to Florida on your vacation, okay? You got your peeps up in heaven watching over you, and it's going to be awesome with opportunities and doors opening up. Okay? And your new car.
And the new car.
Yeah, happy birthday to you, babe. Okay?
Thank you.
So thanks
Yeah.
for calling in. I wish you, I don't even have to wish it. It's going to be a very blessed birthday year. Thanks for calling in, Marie.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good night.
You too, sweetheart. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Jake! What do you think about that?
I was almost laughing as you brought up the Force, and
Yeah.
ironically, George Lucas had a near-death experience, and that's where the Force came from with him. So it's so funny how you mentioned the Force with her, but that's so great to provide healing and closure to those who with questions. Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't it? And I love when, because I personally believe that laughter and love are the two greatest healing energies in the universe.
Absolutely.
And so that when you give generously of both to people, it's going to be felt. It'll make a difference. And sometimes it's like Johnny Appleseed. You can plant the seed, maybe you don't see it, but 3 weeks later,
Yeah.
they got pep in their step again.
Yeah,
you know?
You get that phone call. That's always the best. Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, you also have gatherings and teach people about how to access their consciousness levels, right?
Well, what I do is I want to
groups and-
allow an opportunity. Having a childhood near-death experience, I never had an opportunity to develop an emotional vocabulary for what I went through.
Right.
And so my whole goal and dream and vision is to at least allow an opportunity for individuals who may be interested in NDEs or out-of-body experiences or spiritual transformative experiences. The whole Dr. Raymond Moody 1975 Life After Life book type stuff. But that my goal is to develop a supportive community of individuals to learn more and process if they have, and to develop a support system at hand. So
Now,
that's
people
what
can
I really
contact you via jacobLcooper.com.
Yes, if anyone's interested.
That's your website, right?
Yeah, that is my website. If anyone's interested in attending one of my groups or would like to host me as a presenter or have a Reiki hypnotherapy session, of course they could contact me through there. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
You do Reiki.
I do Reiki as well too. My philosophy.
Was pardon me for the interjection.
No.
Was it Yvonne Cook that taught you?
Yes, Yvonne. I know who's been a multiple guest on the program. My philosophy is why limit all these paths up the mountain, and Reiki is just another path up the mountain to allow individuals to access inner peace within their lives and hopefully develop communities that practice Reiki and know about Reiki and
Yeah, 'cause
are unlimited.
It's so beautiful. It's so pure. It's so effective because it's intelligent energy.
He knows exactly what to do and where to go. Exactly.
God bless to the truth.
Yeah.
So somebody in the studio sneezed, and to me that means it's like the angel saying, "It's true." Okay. Another one of my superstitions. I have 3 minutes. We're in an alternative time zone here, Jake. This is what's going on. So I hope that you can quickly just wrap up for us. Now, if people want to have you at an event or host something or whatever, they can contact you through jacobLcooper.com.
Correct. Yes.
And you can work that out.
Absolutely.
And when, I'm going to get you to agree to this on camera, and when your book is published, you'll come back to little old me, to my humble beginnings here, to PATV, and allow me to gush over you.
Of course, it would be one of my it would be an honor for me to write a book and come back to you and to give homage to all, yourself and all individuals who are behind me.
Well, that's me, sweetheart, because this
I don't
is
operate
truly,
in a vacuum.
This is truly yours and yours alone. And I'm all for giving credit where credit is due, sweetheart. But all I'm doing is shining the spotlight here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So look up and say thank you. That's where it's all coming from.
That's it.
And that's what we all need to do and recognize.
Yes.
Right. So it's about that. And if I was on the football field, I'd take a knee right now. So there we go. And so it's all about respect and just giving credit where credit is due. And so I'll be blessed when you come back with your book.
Yes.
I want it autographed. Okay. And there are so many wonderful things that are going to be happening for you, Jake. and well earned, well deserved. You've been doing this a lot of lifetimes. You know that.
Thank you.
And I'm just blessed to know you, that you found your way here. And that's another way that the universe just draws people together when you need people. People,
Yes.
Barbara Streisand now,
Oh,
people who need people. Here we go.
That's my birthday twin.
There we go.
Her and Shirley MacLaine. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and I love them both, and you. So it's the trifecta, the triple play. I like it.
Yeah.
My
yeah.
Jewish triple play. Here we go. So it's about you just keeping on shining your light and sharing it with everybody, as you always do, so generously, I might add.
Thank you. Thank you.
And one day we will have a show about aromatherapy.
I would love it.
Okay.
I think we came down to this earth for, the sensual pleasures of life, and, certainly essential oils and aromatherapy is one of those, one of the ways to further enhance our experience here. So,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, it's so healing too.
Absolutely.
So we'll, I think we're already setting up the next
The
program.
intentions,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
which is lovely. So for everybody who wants to get in touch with Jake, JacobLCooper.com. You can reach him on his website. For everybody who wants to come here and be up close and personal and get some 411 for yourselves, hey, just email me. GraceGrella@gmail.com. We'll make it happen for you. Everybody here are truly our earth angels. So it's about volunteering their time and their talent to get you what you need. And I get by with little help from my friends, as the Beatles would sing. And so that's our intention, to make you happier. And don't go away, because we have a fabulous, fabulous next guest coming up, Teresa Farrell. And talk about laughter and love being healing. There's a whole lot of healing going on in the next show. So if you're watching live, don't change that that frequency, because we'll be right with you. Thanks, Jake, again. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you. Thank you.
Woo! I can't believe